today we're going to run you through the basic control setup for your bike, so you're most comfortable on your bike. Some people differ on where they run them, but this is the basic setup that you should start with and then go from there. So we'll start with the clutch. Basically, you don't want your clutch lever sticking out past the end of your bar, because obviously when you fall over, it's going to take the whole impact of your bike, pretty much probably bend it on you, and you're done, especially if you're in a moto. So basically, first thing on the bar when you're setting it up, just check that the clutch lever is in further than the end of your bar. And basically the neutral position is when you're sitting on a bike and have your elbows up, it should just run through in a nice line. So it's normally just below the bar setup, facing towards the ground. Alright, same goes for the front brake. You want to make sure it's in past the end of the bar, and it's also in a neutral position there. So basically both levers are just feel, you can sit your hands on the bars and they feel comfortable. They're not down here BMX style, and they're not up here like we used to call Villeman style. So also another thing you can buy is a lever that folds all the way around, and some even go up and down. So depending on how much you plan to crash, there are levers out there that you can use to stop you in a moto or even in a trail ride in the bush. That they can save you for that. Onto the bars. Pretty much the most common bar these days, the tapered bar. It's strong, very rarely does it bend. So you're not, someone walks past, kicks your bike off stand, it's not going to bend on you. Pretty much the bar that the bike comes with is standard. So if you're a taller guy, obviously you're going to want a taller bar. Likewise, if you're a bit shorter, you go the lower, flatter bar. If you're a shorter person, normally sometimes what you can do is just cut 5-10 mil off the end of your bar, just to narrow it up a bit. You don't want to go too much, because then you're gripping in too close, and you're just going to create probably a bit of head shake for yourself. So right now we move on to the rear brake pedal. Pretty simple setup. It's where they should come out from the factory, but basically it should be pretty in line with your foot peg. So if you stand behind your bike and look through, your brake pedal, the top of your brake pedal should be pretty much in line with that. If you tend to ride like a sand track more, you can raise the pedal up a bit, because you'll probably be hanging off the back of the bike a little bit more. But basically, yeah, that's your normal position. Some people prefer to run it down, but that's same again. That's the neutral position to start at. All right, now onto the left-hand side of your bike is the gear shifter. So basically, same again. You want the shifter just a slight touch higher than the foot peg. You'll know if you're a spline too high. You'll really struggle to shift gears, and likewise too low. Although if you are a big fellow with a big foot, you may want to go up one to allow to get your boot under there. Otherwise you could hit a lot of false neutrals, or not even get your bike into gear at all. Also, for both your rear brake and the gear shifter, there are aftermarket companies that they make a lot stronger lever itself, but also allow your shifter to sit out further, and the shift to stick out further, narrower, shorter. So check that out. Also, if the standard lever doesn't suit your boot, look into that, and they are also a lot stronger than the genuine, to same again, bending, braking while you're out wanting to ride your dirt bike and it's snapped off.